Hello, all you lovely Charterhouse staff. I hope you're all well and feeling physically and mentally okay. I personally have found with this lockdown there are a lot more people I know or friends of friends who are getting COVID, and that is worrying for all of us. My sister's waiting to hear back about a test today. So, I just want to send my genuine sympathy to anyone who knows someone who's going through this at the moment, because there's a long way to go yet, and I do appreciate that. But I just wanted to use my video to you this week to just give a special shout out for all of those working in the infirmary. I know all of you, whatever job you're doing, are supporting the brothers one way or another, but I think sometimes it's important to give them the recognition that is due. And after last week's events with the death of brother Rory McPherson, I was so impressed by how they all handled it, the care and love that was shown to all of those in the infirmary, all of those residents who are inevitably shaken up by this, the care that was given by Hannah to all the other brothers in the circumstances. And the work that Karen Stafford and Marilyn are putting in day by day, and also Leslie, who's doing a fantastic job helping Karen and recruiting the right people to give the right support. And the reason this was brought to my mind particularly was that I received a lovely letter this morning. It was a rather fancy letter from the House of Lords, and my first reaction was, oh, I wonder if it's someone giving us some money. But it was better than that. It was someone giving the staff of the Charterhouse praise that they were due. And it's from someone called Lord Wilson of Tillyhorn, who's clearly done a lot of very important things in his life, but I have to say his handwriting is not great. So I thought, rather than sending round the letter, I would just read it out. It's only short, but he says, "Dear Master, Hugo McPherson arranged for us to see the videotape of the ceremony you held in the garden at the Charterhouse to mark the death of his father, Rory McPherson. Rory was a very old friend ever since we were at school in Scotland together. I just wanted to send a note of appreciation for the way in which he was looked after in the Charterhouse, particularly in the last years when he was in the infirmary. Natasha, my wife, and I used to visit Rory when we could. The staff in the infirmary could not have been more thoughtful and caring. That must have meant so much to Rory, particularly as he grew weaker in moving about and sometimes was finding it increasingly difficult to remember things or to formulate what he wanted to say. If it is possible, could you pass on to the staff of the infirmary the gratitude of two old friends of Rory? Their care must have made a great difference to that last period of his life. Thank you also for the personal interest which I know you yourself took in Rory and his welfare. After a very varied life, it is good to know that he was looked after so well. With best wishes and with gratitude, yours sincerely, Lord Wilson." So I just think that's an example. We see the brothers and the residents as they are. They've obviously all, as we have, led rich and varied lives, and it meant an enormous amount to his friend from his primary school days, I think, to see at first hand the work that we do to make these people's lives easier at a difficult time. So I won't say any more. Keep up the good work. Thanks for all you're doing, and don't hesitate to get in touch if you need anything. Thank you.